Hello, welcome to the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my Vinegar Syndrome February orders. I actually have 3, but this is the main stuff. I got one yesterday, which included this awesome Cinematograph t-shirt, as well as I got a Melusine t-shirt, and I got a few things on the Valentine's Day sale. One of them being the Cinematograph number 1, The Tale of Tiffany Lust, which I had put off for a little while. Wasn't sure if I'd want it or anything, and I watched it when I got it, and it was actually pretty good. But I don't have any of that to show. And my third order hasn't got here. It should be here tomorrow. And that's, I got the light, not the little one, but the one that the bigger one. Which I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. Might be cool, like, around me for my videos, but yeah, we shall see. Got to kind of brainstorm with my wife, and we'll figure it out, just because we have a lot of stuff already on our walls, but we're definitely going to hang it up. Anyway, this is only open because I wanted to make sure they didn't ship the light in it, because I didn't get a tracking number for the light. At least I didn't. They might have sent it, but I never found it. It wasn't in my spam or anything. So I emailed them, and they sent it to me, and we're all good. But I wanted to make sure before I did all that the box I got today was not that. So let's dive right in. Paper. This, I'm assuming, is the hoodie. Here. Yeah. There's that. Vinegar Syndrome down the sleeve. And the girl dripping like blood. Very cool. I don't remember which one I got this for, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I also got some of these cool stickers from the Melusine sale. I got a 3-pack. Peakorama, Melusine, and Quality X. Alright, one more shirt. I got the... I don't know how much you can show like this, but it was the pig one, Valentine one here. But yeah, and also I got, that's it for merch, I think. Some more paper. All right, here we go. Couple of releases from another order I did for the Valentine's Day sale. Some old Peakorama DVDs. Yes, I'll show the other stuff a little bit more. This one I will show. This is one of the new releases from Quality X, which I'm really digging. This is number 5. I've got all 5 of them. I think there was one that I just thought was okay, and that was Stud Hunters, I think. That one was just fine. But this one looks like a genuinely... I mean, not saying they're not good movies as well, but the Roommates. And they went all out on this packaging. And luckily I'm a subscriber, because I don't know if I would have paid the full price. I'm sure I can't show everything, but it just... Yeah, they pretty much just marked it, like, show this as a drama. I'm not finding anything I can't show. But... So, yeah. And it's the Blu-ray. I thought it was but for some reason remember it being that. Being a 4K, but hey, that's fine. I myself am at least one that does understand reasons why, like, you might not do a 4K for this or that or whatever. It's usually about materials, honestly. right, there's that. Sorry about the glare. There's that. We got a poster. There's a single, I think, to the movie Roommates. With you and for everyone. Yeah. For everything you are. So, yeah. Good cast, too, by the looks. So, I am intrigued by all this. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get to more. Got the part of my subscription, Pulse 4. I've only heard about this movie. I understand that it's, I understand enough about it, or know enough about it. Understand, yeah. But definitely seems interesting. Some of the old art. Slip there. Another slip box. This one is a 4K. There's that. Book. Looks like a bunch of like storyboards. Sketches. Got the 4K. 2 Blu-rays. There's that. Very nice, very nice. Bag number 1. Alright, bag number 2. Here we go. I'll leave it in there. This is the one I think I'm most excited about. Spanish Bloodbath with Night of the Skull, Violent Bloodbath, and The Fish with the Eyes of Gold. Night of the Skull is a Jess Franco, for those that may not know. So that's cool. That's definitely a selling point there for him. For the Jess Franco psychos like me. As a matter of fact, I just watched Dracula, Prisoner of Frankenstein last night. And I can understand why some might not like it, but I genuinely love that movie. I thought it had a really cool concept. It's very random. It's a bit of a fever dream for sure, as Stephen Thrower, I believe, mentioned in the special feature that he did, which you got to have Stephen Thrower on a Severin release, especially when it's Jess Franco. And in the Land of Franco, 10 is on it. Anyway, that's not about this. This is Spanish Bloodbath. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. Violent Bloodbath is from George, I don't know how to say his name, I apologize, of Blood Splatter Bride. I feel like there's something else that he did, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. And then the other one is done by Pedro Luis Rodriguez, maybe? Is that what it says? I'm trying to find it. But that one I'm not sure about. But pretty cool. Very nice, very nice. I'll be flipping this. That's the reverse. It's also on the back of the slip. This is the one I'll probably dive into first. So, yep. What else we got here? We got Degauser number 2. This is I don't know if I can say this. Herenica Diabolica. Looks like a creepy little clown killer guy. So yeah. I highly, highly enjoyed and loved Redneck Zombies, and I am very excited for what they have in store. Obviously, the big one for their new side labels for me is Cinematograph, but the other side of that spectrum, Degauser, is pretty great. It's interesting. It's one of those, again, this is number 4. I don't think there's been another one. So there's probably 2 in there somewhere that haven't been released. Zombie Army from Saturn's Core, of course. If you watch my videos, you know Saturn's Core is one of my favorite partner labels. So I always get their stuff, and I really think it's cool that they're finally getting some good recognition. Because for the longest time, it seems like they'd sell, but it would be to people like me, that that really like shot on video, which I am a pretty big fan of, especially when it's done good, done right. You got the lo-fi one, which I think I'm gonna flip to, pretty cool. But super excited for this one. Don't know anything about it. Although there is a video essay with Dr. Will Dotson and Ryan Verrill of someone's favorite productions. Pretty cool. If you don't know about that, that's Ryan Verrill of Disconnected YouTube channel. He does special features now. He also works with TerrorVision now, which is really cool. Shout out to him. This one I wasn't sure if I was going to get until I read about it, and I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Even my son might like it. What is it? A Rock of Fire Explosion. From what I understand, it's a documentary about this, company, let's see, before leaving, that, how does it say? The Rock of Fire Explosion of the 80s, before being mysteriously replaced by Chuck E. Cheese, a showbiz pizza chain, and its animatronic rock band, took the U.S. by storm, eventually inspiring the hit video game Five Nights at Freddy's. So, definitely sounds interesting. This is the new AGFA. Now, AGFA is definitely one of my staples. However, occasionally there's something that I don't need or whatever, or I don't want, because they do release some older ones, like if I have it and I don't need the slip or whatever, that type of thing. But for the most part, but this definitely seems interesting. There's the other art. There's the back art there. So, we shall see. Very, very interesting. End of bag one. I won't go too much into this because I'm not sure how much I can show, but it's been a little while for a Peakorama. Got Daisy May and Formal Fawcett. So double feature is like Peakorama usually is. Bag number two. Got two more bags here. This is the new VS Labs 5-card stud. So at first I was like, I think I get what they're going with this label. Now I'm not so sure, but meaning, because at first it was a couple older movies, so I'm like, okay, maybe they'll be doing older movies. No, it's all over the map, but it's just pretty much what they said. It's not stuff that they would particularly release, like say on the Vinegar Syndrome line. So yeah, just different stuff, like say a random Western, which I am fine with. Sounds interesting. I mean, the cast, you got Dean Martin and Robert Mitchum, so I like old Westerns, mainly spaghetti Westerns, but this sounds like it definitely might be something. There's a book here, just fan through it real quick. Got alternate original artwork by the looks. It's actually really nice. I'll switch it with that. So that's 5-card stud. New VSL. And we got the Playgirls and the Vampire. This is a Vinegar Syndrome. And this is an old 1960 movie, so interesting. So there's that. Alternate art here. Pretty nice. Very no idea anything about this, so we shall see. What else I got here? All right, this is the Umbrella release for this month. We got Cosmic Psychos. I can't really read it, but Blocks You Can Trust, as well as Stranded, the Saints documentary. So, as far as I understand, it's like about a couple of punk bands and a documentary about them. I'm not really sure, but sounded very cool. Definitely up my alley. So, yeah. Got that. Got a nice book. So, yeah. Probably Australian, I assume. Being umbrella, but I won't assume. But there is a kangaroo on there. And then we got one that I went back for. I was trying again to be, because especially there was a bunch of new stuff and everything, like always, but I mean just Vinegar Syndrome wise and Melusine. And I didn't plan necessarily on getting this, but then of course I saw it was the third in that trilogy that they've been doing. That is Regine Penove from Canadian International Pictures. And we got book. And it's very red, and it's kind of hard to see. One of them was Dirty Money. And what was the other one called? I can't remember. Gina. So I guess that's part, because they were doing a trilogy of releases. Different artwork there. I'll show you. For the reverse. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Alright. That's the end of that. Got, let's see. Got three more here. Alright, so this is the new VSA. That artwork is interesting. But A Man Called Hero. Very nice. We are on VSA 42. Pretty cool. Keep on kicking. Very excited in a few days as of the recording of this video. This might be out after that, but the first again for March, and there's a new cinematograph, so that is definitely cool. I've been waiting for that since the other two. The Bam Bam there. There's that. Little Darlings was very good. Red Rock West was absolutely amazing, and because, well, I mean, I love Nicolas Cage anyway, but it's a pretty great movie, man, and it's a great release. Alright, bag number 3. Doesn't have as much in it. Let's see. Oh no, I got 2 here. Alright, we got the VHS Hit Fest. Blind Faith. Looks pretty crazy. Yeah, so that's the inside. Open it up for you. Blind Faith. The line between pain and pleasure is as thin as a razor. Sounds like a torture type movie. Especially after one of the no, that was Saturn's Core, I think. Looks like there's a head in a freezer or a refrigerator. This looks like it might be pretty brutal. Holy shit. Awesome. I'm here for that. And last but definitely not least, it's great that I ended with this one because I thought it was really cool. Because I know some people go back and forth with ETR because some of their documentaries or the random shit they put out they don't quite understand. This one could be one of those. Not me, and not a buddy of mine either. It is a documentary about a little store. Well, not little, but it was a big deal. Video Headquarters. That's one sign. That was the other sign. I went to this video store as a kid and pretty much teenage and everything until they closed. Now it's a Bull Moose, which worked out. But one of the absolute greatest video stores I've ever been to. Not quite my favorite. My favorite was my more local video store, which was called Reel to Reel. Went there, spent hours in there all the time. My grandfather would bring me, and he'd always come in, and he's like, "My God, you got all the tapes in the world." Why? I'm like that. I'm like, we called him Grumpy. It was because, anyway, I'm not going to get all into that, but he, not because he was grumpy, but when I was a kid, I couldn't say Grampy. It came out that way. Blah blah blah. Anyway, he'd always come in and say that, and I'd be like, "That's not possible." But anyway, that's not this place. This place was in Keene, New Hampshire. So he'd brought me there, a buddy of mine that I was just talking about. We'd go, as well as anywhere else, any way else I could get there. But I am really excited for this documentary. Really, really cool. Got some special features on there too. But if you're at all familiar with that video store, this is just so cool. I'm just ecstatic about it, and I can't wait. So that was my February haul. I'll be placing my order in a few days. Well, no, tomorrow actually, as of this video. What am I saying? For my March order, and you'll see that next month. So thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it. Check out my other videos, podcast rankings, unboxings, pickup videos. I have a podcast that I did with my wife, which is probably my favorite one. We did our ranking of the Friday the 13th franchise. My kids have listened to it and had fun with it, and everybody that usually listens to it seems to have fun with it, which is great. But comment below, let me know what you got, and yeah, so this has been the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. Until next time.